All right. So that is called the non-agent or facilitator. So those are all the terms that we would use. What you are trying to create, once again, is create this agency. A person that is a customer, you give customer level service. We're going to talk about here in a minute. Basically is you just can't lie to them. You got to be honest and fair, but you don't help them, okay? What you're trying to get at is this thing called agency. That's what we want to create, is agency. There are two types of agency we want to discuss. The first type of agency is called express agency. Express agency is where both parties know and understand their portion of the gig. Hey, Mr. Seller, I will be your agent and work for you. You, in turn, have to give me access to the property so I can show it, be honest and fair, and tell me the proper condition of your property, and we'll all be copacetic. And for that, I am going to charge you a commission to market your property for sale. That is an express agency. It spells out the terms and conditions by which both parties will agree to work together. Great, got it. Here's the problem. There's a second agency called an implied agency. An implied agency is where one party or the other thinks there may be agency and there may not be. Or worse, one thinks there's not agency and there may be. That's the one that'll get us in trouble, all right? Where you think there's no agency and that person does. Typically, implied agency is going to be done by you guys that are brand new. You get all excited, you get hopped up, and you just take off running at 80 miles an hour, and all of a sudden you're halfway down the riverbank, and I got to go, hey, did you do this? And you're like, oh. All right? So here's what's going to happen. Phone's going to ring. You guys are going to pick up the phone. You're going to go, hey, blah, 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 real estate company. And they go, hey, is the property on 12 Smith for sale? And you go, yes, it is for sale. All right, now, that's cool to say. That is customer level service. Anything that they can find through a public search or other people is good. So they go, is the house for sale? Miguel goes, yes, it's for sale. Is it $12,000, $112,000? Yes, it's $112,000. That's all customer level information right now because he's not helped them at all. You may think they have, but they haven't. He goes, hey, Miguel, that seems too high. And Miguel says, yeah, he told me he was motivated. Why don't you, we can write an offer and maybe get it for a lower price. And the guy says, okay, sure. And let me talk to my wife and I'll call you back. Ding, 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 ding. You just created agency because you gave that guy advice that maybe no one else knew. So you gave him insight, you gave him help, so this guy now hangs up, turns to his wife and goes, hey man, I just got off the phone with our real estate agent who told me that guy was motivated. Wait a minute, no one said that, but he may think that you're helping him now that you gave him that advice. That's implied agency. If that happens, you're on the hook for all the ramifications that he could later go, dude, I thought I was your client. You know, you gave me help. So here's what you need to take away from this. Implied agency, bad. Express agency, good. And when in doubt, express agency, good. So what would happen in a case like that is where they go, wow, man, that seems kind of high. Do you think I could get it? Is he motivated or anything? You know, I don't know, but I'm right around the corner from a Starbucks. I get off work here in about 5 minutes. Why don't I meet you at the Starbucks? I'll bring the file, and we can talk about it. So they show up to Starbucks, and you go, hey, before we get started, I need you to sign this listing or buyer's agency agreement, and let's create agency formally through an express form, and now I can open the file, and we can talk about it. All right? That's why you guys do this floor time and things like that. And remember yesterday I said you go, if you want to float big ships, you go where the water's deep. That's why I can't force you to come in here and sit in the office because you're an independent contractor. But whose phone do you think is ringing? Not your cell phone, my office phone. So that's why you would want to come in and do that, because that's the call you're going to get. And that's what you do for floor time. Take that call and go, oh, I'll meet you at 5 o'clock when I get off. I'll buy you coffee. Now before we start, let's create agency. All right? Now, the thing you need to remember about agency is that it is not determined by compensation. Money has nothing to do with you creating agency. You guys ever heard of pro bono work by an attorney? That attorney cannot stand in front of a judge and go, well, Your Honor, they didn't pay me, so therefore I really didn't do 100% attorney stuff. I only did 50% because they're not paying. The judge is going to say what? No, you are an attorney. You will be an attorney 100%. Same thing with you guys. You can work for free. It's called a gratuitous, or sometimes you hear gratis agent. Like your mother. Hey, I got a new listing. It's my mom. Okay, let's help your mom out. We'll list for free. We won't charge her a listing portion. We can do that. It's my money, my laws, my rules, my company. But that doesn't mean that we can't go, we're not going to give her all our attorney work or all our real estate knowledge. We're not getting paid. No. The fact you chose to do it for free is irrelevant. It has nothing to do. If you said, I'll be your agent, then you're her agent, 100%. Whether you get paid $1, no dollars, or $1 million. Compensation is not what creates agency. The fact that you said, I want to be your agent, and you guys enter into agreement, you get this agent, created right there. Right when the client and the agent agree. Now I'm going to change audio files because I want to start the next one with a new one.